I can find the card catalog online and use it to choose new books. Hi there. Today we are going to learn how to find a book in our school's library card catalog. So, the first step in doing that is learning where our school's library card catalog is located. You can see that I have gone to Google and pulled up a new Chrome tab. And so it's allowing me to search the internet. If you are on a school computer, you will have a handy Edmunds Bookmarks tab right here. If you're not, I'll show you how to get to the library catalog in just a minute. Go ahead and you can click Edmunds Bookmarks and then scroll down to Library Catalog. Then you're going to find under elementary schools, Montlake Terrace Elementary. Ta-da! And you're there. If you're not on a school computer, that's okay. You can use the internet and look for Montlake Terrace Elementary. So you can search for our school's name and then go to our website. Once you're at our school website, right along the top, there is a tab for library. So I'm going to click library. And Mr. Winklejohn has put the catalog right at the top. So you can click that link. This should look familiar. And again, elementary schools, Montlake Terrace, and you're here. So now you're at the library card catalog. What are you going to do with it? Well, it's a great way to search for books. You can either do keywords. So let's say you were doing a research project in one of your classes. You could search for keywords or subjects. If you had an author that you really liked, you could search by author, or you can search by title of the book. I'm trying to look for a new book to read, and I'm kind of stuck on what to do. I could talk to some friends and see if they had something they recommended. I could ask my teacher. But since I have this tool right here, I'm going to start by thinking back to the last time I read or heard someone read a book I really enjoyed. And I remember one of my teachers read Esperanza Rising. So I'm going to start by clicking Esperanza Rising. And then since this is the title of the book, I'm going to click title. Oh, that cover looks familiar. It looks like the book I remember. And so now I can click that book. Now, looking, I'm going to take you back really quick to the search results. One thing you want to be careful with is instead of using the back button, you're going to want to follow this string of search results. So I'm going to go back to Esperanza Rising. Right now, there aren't any copies available. This is an actual book that we have in the library, so one you would take off of the shelves, and they're not available now, but I could save it for later. And Mr. Winklejohn will be teaching you how to place holds and how you can come pick up books from the school later, but that's another lesson. Let's say I saw that this wasn't available. Well, that's okay because it's already been read to me. Although rereading a book or reading a book yourself that a teacher has read is a really good way to dive deeper and notice new things in the book or understand its themes or message a little better. In this case, I'm going to click Esperanza Rising and find something different. This is the part that I love. If the book you want is not available, or if you're stuck on what to find, start with something you know you love and then scroll down. This whole section, Explore, is super handy because it gives you topics that relate to the book that you enjoyed and can help you find a new book to read. Esperanza Rising is historical fiction, so it's a made up story that takes place at an important point in history. I'm going to click historical fiction and look at all these books that come up. This is showing one of 25 out of 588 books in our school's library that are all historical fiction. So, this is a great way to scroll through and find the next book that you might want to read. One thing need to be careful with is looking at the reading level and the interest level of the book you're finding. So, for instance, Dogs of War is a reading level 2.9, so like the end of second grade into third grade, and an interest level of grades 3 through 6. Let me go back. Maybe I don't find the book I want to read here. I go back to Esperanza Rising. I don't hit the back button. And I could instead do other books by the same author, Pam Munoz Ryan. I could click that and find other books to read. Again, be careful. Some of them are interest level 5 through 8. Some are kindergarten through third grade. Over here, I see a lot of these books are available to check out. If I go back, I also notice that Esperanza Rising won an award. Books that win awards tend to be really good. And so if you scroll down past Explore, there are all kinds of prizes that books can win. And if I click that, it will give me suggestions of books that have all won the same award. Let's say I still haven't found what I want. I'm going to go back to my library search. And this time, instead of searching for a title, I'm going to search for a keyword, or it could be a subject. I really like books about friendship. This time, before I hit keyword, I realized that I can't make it to the school to check out a book. And so I'm hoping to really find an electronic book in our library. So I'm going to go to material type. This is what I just did. I hit the arrow down and I scrolled to electronic book. That means you'll be able to read the book on your computer. I also know that I would like the interest level to be somewhere from third grade to fifth grade. And then I'm going to go back and hit keyword. This time, instead of showing a picture of a book right here, it shows an E. That means it's an ebook that I can read on my computer at home. I know that all of these books are going to have to do with the theme of friendship, and that the reading interest level will be somewhere between three. I said 3 through 5. This one went all the way 3 through 6. So hopefully, after watching this video, you now know how to get to our library catalog to find books. And maybe you've learned something new in how to get ideas for new books to read if you're stuck on what to read next. Thanks for learning with me.